back to win. I know the person he was versing, Tennis Sandgren, had like 4 or 5 match points, and Federer came back to win that whole match. That's insane. Three, two, one. 7. Oh yeah, I watched the 4th set tiebreaker, and I was like, holy crap! Fed saved like 2 or 3 match points in that set alone. That guy, Tennis Sandgren, must be like spewing though. To realize he had a few match points, and he couldn't like take any of them. That must hurt. That must really hurt. But having said that though, he did get to the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam, so I don't know how that will improve his ranking. Yeah, you can tell that like when he hit, it was like he could have had really easy, clean shot. I just went onto his Twitter to hopefully see if he said anything. But he hasn't said anything. Maybe he's staying quiet. That means, yeah, you messed. That means mess. Yeah, exactly. He probably just lost it there. What a name though. His name is Tennis. Tennys. You can't get a better name than that. It's like destined to play the game. That's gotta hurt though. Not being able to close out a match like that. Yeah? There's a hurdler called. Oh my gosh. Stepping over. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. A hurdler called stepping over. Holy crap. I wonder how much Tennis Sandgren copped it growing up. Like, oh, what's your name, mate? Tennis. What do you like doing? Playing tennis. Like, oh, okay. You know what? I'm actually really keen to see Enoch run at OOC Hundo. He's been practicing like pretty hard over the last... How many months now? I don't even know. But all this segments of practice is gonna pay off, I reckon. He's gonna absolutely like destroy his first run. I know back in the day, Pitt did something similar. When he was learning Hundo, he spent like a couple of months just doing segmented practice. And when Pit came to do his first run, it was like a ridiculous time, like a 4:30 something. For your very first run as well. Like a first run of stitching it all together. It just goes to show you that, like, the months of practice do pay off. I was thinking of doing the same thing with, like, glitchless. And I want to come back to it. Damn it. We're gonna side hop. Then slash. That's what I'm doing wrong there. Yeah, I'm keen to see Anop do Hundo. All this practice he's doing is just building up like a ton of hype, I reckon. In a good way. I actually don't know. I am yet to invest in the game. Yeah, I know Demon ran Hundo for a bit. Hey, that was pretty dope. I forgot Demon did that with OOT. Because Wind Wacker isn't doing it for him at the moment. Nah, that makes sense. I do want to learn Wind Waker HD. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Because like Wind Waker's like my second favorite Zelda game. Like, really, it ties with MM for being like my second favorite Zelda game. I don't think you have to do the manual super swims, which is, I suppose, something that's good, Trip. Like, as a beginner route, which is nice. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we saved that. I was like, this angle looks pretty jank. I was thinking that. Oh, really? No manual super swim. I'm okay with that arrangement. I think Link has had a tutorial out for Wind Waker HD, like a beginner's route. I might look into it sometime. Now that I've got a bit of free time. This would be like, this is like the perfect time to learn some other speed games. It's a miscap, but it's there. It's a thing, it's there. That's a really good way of thinking about it, yeah, Mappy. Even like, not even just textbooks, just like some non-fiction books in general, like the way they were worded, like you said, just for a different world. Oh yeah, they have like a Din's Pearl, like in this category as well. Forgot about that, Spook. I guess that's kind of fun. I think that'd be kind of fun to run as like a miscellaneous. Maybe a good stepping stone to Wind Waker. A lot of people say that about Din's Pearl. It's a really good miscellaneous category to kind of get into Wind Waker. Aggie! Buddy, hello. Yo, Aggie. PAX Oz dates have been confirmed. Win? It's like OO2 child dungeons, but much more casual. I'm okay with that, actually. If it helps me learn the game a little bit, I'm in. I know Wind Waker SD has Demon's Pearl. I don't know if HD does. I imagine it does. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, Mika, this time don't forget to RBA my Bobby. When is that again, Aggie? I'm so keen. So keen to see Ginger. That's a USIP, right? It's March sometime, yeah? I believe it's almost the end of January. Just saying. This year is already flown. March 6th. Alright, thanks, buddy. Really quick dive, Pog. Guess he just get off at Redfern? Need to start listening to some of their music just to get into the mood, Ags. I mean, I'm always in the mood to listen to Ginger, but like even more so. Oh, let's go, Scoop. It was so cool to like see you there. Oh, we just saved time there. Let's go. Oh, excuse me, let's do this. Yeah, what did they think? What did they think, Aggie-san? They didn't like the vocal switch at all. Nah, it's understandable, Ags. I can definitely see why it wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea. Same with ASM. Nah, fair call, Trip. Like, ASM, I do the same as PAX. I generally just go for the weekend. Like, I'll fly in Friday morning, hang with the peeps, and then Saturday, Sunday we do stuff, and then Sunday night I fly out. Yeah. Even for PAX, Aggie and I generally just do the weekend. We'll fly out like Sunday evening or something. And honestly, that's generally enough for me. Like, I would have been all paxed and ASM'd out by then. Yeah, in terms of like consoles I want to get, I want to fix that NES that I've got. The one that's probably got like busted like a contact or a component. And then I want to get an NTSC U Super Nintendo so I can start playing some games on that. 9th to 11th of October, I think, Ags. Nick's birthday weekend. Yo! You think she'd be keen for another PAX? Trip? the bud spot timeout. Trip's just like, no, fuck off. Don't know, eh? ASM? Ooh, yeah, buddy. ASM's fun. Really, really hype. Yeah, PAL stuff generally is like stupidly expensive mapping. It's ridiculous. Like my NTSC is an American NES, which is why I really want to try to get it fixed. And I would love to play some old school NES games with you guys. I mean, I do have an NES Mini and a Super Nintendo Mini, but there are some games I just want to play on the actual cart. Go. Oh. Good, Aggie. Silent Hill 3, yo. You gonna go for the entire Silent Hill collection, Aggie? Oh, they are. Hey, Matthew. Like, OOT 1.0 cards are like 15 bucks. Whereas like an NTSC U 1.0 card could run you like 40 bucks. It's like, yeah, that's expensive. They're decently priced. Which one are you missing, Ags? I don't want to back rip. Yeah, 1 is definitely going to be so hard to find, Ags, that's for sure. 15. Damn, Mappy. I forgot SM64 is fairly affordable like that. Completely forgot. One's still unused? Damn. Holy crap, this text. Gee, what am I complaining about? This is always the text speed. Fatal Frame, like the OG one, Ags? I've never played a Fatal Frame game before, actually. Try one sometime. Except I'm like I'm really bad when it comes to like spooky games. Just thinking what my next casual game will be. There's a lot to pick from. Wouldn't mind finally playing through GTA 5. So that's kind of a game that doesn't really end in a sense. Like you can just keep going with it, doing like missions. Gris, yeah. Considering Gris is something we can do in like a stream. what else we could do. Could play the Catherine remake. Yo, what's up, Kay? Yeah, Glod, buddy. I did get the Catherine remake, so. Glitched Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, Skibbs? Thanks for the good luck, buddy. What's happening? Yeah, mine was too, if you don't count like the NES knockoff I owned as a child from China. My first proper console was an N64. I had a Game Boy as well, but that's more of a handheld. My first game on the Game Boy was Street Fighter 2, and I still have that car and that same Game Boy. I really need to get that Game Boy out sometime and like fix it. Like the speakers are busted, screen's seen better days. Wouldn't mind installing like a backlight mod, fixing the speakers up a little bit, reusing it for old time's sake. Fuck off, Dampe. Hit 47. Still have Game Boy Color. Yeah, I have the Game Boy Color as well. I have the Pikachu one, the limited edition one. Mum got it for me for Christmas one year, along with Pokemon Yellow. That was a really good Christmas. Just I remember we went on like a really long ass road trip. I remember just playing Pokemon Yellow in the car. No, legit, I remember when I got the Game Boy Advance, that was like awesome. Game Boy Advance and playing, what is it? Oh my goodness. Super Mario Advance. The one that was the remake of Super Mario Bros. 2. That game on the Game Boy Advance is amazing. Yeah, like the Pikachu just follows you. It was just like such a nice little touch. You get all 3 starters as well. And I remember the Elite Four being like bullshit hard in that game. I remember the Elite Four being like very difficult. I think it's because they were like a little bit higher level. I'm tempted to play through Pokemon Yellow on stream with you guys. Just for old time's sake. Or like Nuzlocke or something. Nah, I'd want to use like... I'd want to create like the classic anime, like Pokemon anime team. You have your Pikachu, you have your, you know, your starters. You can actually get a level 9 Pidgeotto in Viridian Forest in Pokemon Yellow, I remember very vividly. Be sick. I should do it. That game, Pokemon Yellow was amazing. Was an amazing experience. But it was like, yeah, exactly. It was like red and blue, but on like roids. That Elite Four, I remember being so freaking hard. Yo, what's up, Mutant? Thanks for the good luck, buddy. What's happening? I wonder how Pokemon Yellow glitchless varies from just standard Pokemon Red. I imagine it's fairly different. I remember in my Pokemon Crystal playthrough when I was a kid, I don't know if this was common with everyone, but I think in Pokemon Crystal, the like the nursery person, she gives you like an egg in Crystal. I remember mine hatched to be a shiny Igglybuff because it had the green swirl on its head, and I was like, I don't know if that was like given to everyone or I just got really lucky. It's like how everyone got the red Gyarados. Pokemon Silver was my first one. Is Nidoran Manip easier on yellow? Huh. Thinking emoji. I got Silver. I still have those cards back at home. I should bring them and show you guys sometime. Those things are like so near and dear to me. Like those old Pokemon games, oh man, they hold a really special place in my heart. And I'm not just saying that. They almost have they almost hold like a special place in my heart as much as like OOT does. Like, I loved OOT, it's like my favorite game of all time, but I put in a lot of time into Pokemon too when I was a kid. Old gens, first and second gen in particular, I spent so much time playing. I remember there was this one time when I was a kid, I have this tub of like little figurines at home. I remember we had a family friend who used to have like this little like setup store in like the mall, and she would sell like little like Pokemon trinkets you can put around like necklaces or just like put on like the floor, like, you know, put it like just play around with them. And because my mom was like really tight with her, she would always give me like free trinkets. So I have like so many like little Pokemon figurines, like really small size. I remember one of my most fond memories was this is like I was like 8 or 9. I was watching the Pokemon anime on TV because I like recorded onto a VHS so I could rewatch it. I was that type of guy. I used to tape all the episodes and just rewatch them like over and over again. And I was playing Pokemon on my Game Boy, and I also had the figurines stacked out just for like trying to match what I was watching on the anime, which I remember that day was when Ash was in the Pokemon League and he's facing that really up himself guy. That was a really, really great memory of mine. Just Pokemon overload. You had to kill a mutant? Oh no. That's gotta suck. I just have like, that's why I meant like Pokemon, especially the older games, have like a really, really special place in. I just remember having so much fun with them. Bomb shoes. Oh man, I'd be gutted as well, mutant. That happened to me, buddy. I'm doing item manipulation, chill. A lot of it. Yeah, I'll explain it a bit when I can. Item generation, rather, yeah, but that's, yeah, I'm just trying to focus to make sure I do the right setups for like all these items. Yeah, it's basically item generation, Kappa. was a lot of science that went into it, Jakuri. Absolutely. Right, a few RBAs we gotta do. We got an RBA saw. We got an RBA fire arrows. I suppose I can do fire arrows whenever. Good question, Trib. Bigger on sword. Hey, there we go. Now we're sweet. Bigger on sword now. I can do fire arrows before we enter Bobby. Okay, I should do it like this because this saves like an extra equip. Oops. Oh shit, because I was still looking at the thingy. This will give me bigger on sword again, which is fine. But I'm voiding. And avoid. That's okay. The reason I voided is the reason I picked up a chest again is because I was still looking at the pot. So yeah. Fuck. Whoopsies. 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 Alright, now we're good. Let's see, I need hook shot and bomb. I'm gonna be fairly fast here. I gotta get rupee, and I also have to get onto that man like ASAP. So give ourselves more time like this. Shit, hang on. I'll just set this up quickly like this. You probably, there probably is some crazy way you could do a mutant. But I imagine it would make some other sections pretty monka-esque. I think AD does it. Is that SRM long shot? Ah, maybe. I'll have to look into it. It would be pretty quick now that you mention it. I asked Tash about it. Is there a way we can skip hook shot? Means I have to relearn all these setups, monka-esque. Oh yeah, okay, now I see what you mean, Trip. Yeah, that makes way more sense. No. I just realized I didn't want to do that pause, my bad. That's okay. Now I can equip. I can Ocarina. We are losing a bit of time, but hopefully we'll start seeing some time saves after Bavagia. Basically at the Fire Temple split, hopefully we should see some time save. Because I RBA'd fire arrows, which is something that Tash told me we should do, because it should save about 30 seconds at Bavagia. We'll see, we'll see. We'll take this run, hopefully to the end. FW on B? That. Oh, excuse me, I am a pig. I've not seen this rap. Keck W on B. I love that. Yeah, we've had Frankabee. When is Kekbee? Wait, Frankabee. Just when that happens, I wanted to activate the car sound. I really need to adjust my splits only because we're doing more things here. This time, we RB8 saw properly. Yeah, my split's like whacked. I'm looking at Danny's PB. Thanks, Aggie. Lax BA. Yeah. All the All Medallions used to do this as well, Mutant. But now that we SRM everything, yeah, it's, chill. If you're still here, man, what Aggie linked before was basically just an explanation on the item generation trick that we're doing. It's called SRM, stale reference manip. In short, we're just memory overflowing and abusing actors loading and unloading to like give ourselves items. Oh, sorry, thanks, Aggie. Okay, sorry, let's go. Can we possibly PB? There's a chance we'll PB. If Tash's estimates are correct, we should save a little bit of time in Fire Temple. Fuck me. As long as I don't screw up my inputs. There should be an auto skip. Oh, if you play on boot Jakuri, that's pretty much like an auto skip of text. Have I really been on Twitter for 8 years? Ah, so Danny uses a chew to blow up the 3 pots. I think that's what Trip was mentioning as well. And I think I would have enough chews anyways to do it, so it might be worth it. Save some time. Oh, you don't have hook shot at that point. Still have plenty, yeah. Yeah, Twitter for 8 years. I remember I got a Twitter because of, following FGC stuff back then. Oh. Three years. Yeah, I've been streaming for 5 years now. That's nuts to think about. I've been on this platform for 5 years. Speedrunning for 5 years. Stream's definitely seen a lot of ups and downs. We definitely peaked in like 2015. 2015, 2016 were definitely the golden years of my stream. Like I was on like almost 7 days a week, going for like 4 or 5 hours at a time at least. Then, you know, life goes on and things just get busy. Choose our SRM first. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, quick question to those in chat. You know how in this section... Oh, I see what you mean, Aggie. It'd certainly be faster than going to the graveyard. I might ask Tash if it's fast. If we should just consider SRMing SRMing hookshot as well. Because then we wouldn't have to go to the graveyard for anything. We wouldn't have to race Dampé. What is the setup diff? I'm just trying to think. What would the setup? Must be a setup, yeah. I'll ask Tash actually. Unless he's already timed it. If he hasn't, it might be worth experimenting with. The route you probably didn't have it set up for SRM without long shot to get long shot. If it doesn't look too hard, I might look into it then, Trip. It saves time. I'm down. Please don't miss the edge. Yo, what's up, Dragon's Coronation? How you going? Hope you're doing well. I can't hest to save my life, Kappa. You know Kappa. On the horse. And I believe we just do this so we can use Thrall's Wind on B inside this bloody house. I believe that's the only reason we do this. A lot of people thought tonight that OOTCE stood for OOT Code Execution. I'm like, no. CE stands for Category Extension. I like this. I like the thought. Timer here is irrelevant, by the way. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna run out. And also dying here means you don't lose Thrall's Wind on B. I believe the game still thinks you're in like mini game mode, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I gotta remember which item I have on C right. Like I gotta remember what Ocarina is right, so I can just instantly mash into that. Alright, Lavagia. Now we should be able to do... Now that we RBA fire arrows, we don't have to do hook shot jump and potentially throw the run. Pick this up. Do this. Oh, let's see. We did that properly. You have to be really careful of your equips here. I might ask Tash to see if they've timed it. If they haven't, then it might be worth. The setup's not too much more difficult. We have the map that can be RBA and fire arrows. That's cute. Sounds worth, yeah, Hags, absolutely. Oh. That is much faster than doing hookshot jump, I think. Time to chat to Daruni a hobby. This makes it so much easier as well, because you're not having to do, you don't have to do... I don't know, yeah, Tash just showed me that, where like, if you have to roll wind on being, you climb that ledge, you can like instantly cancel out of it, so you don't have to read the whole text. I'll ask. Curious. Very curious. Also, what's up, Babble Babble? How are you doing well, mate? Good to see you. Oh, the save! No, no! Whew. That was really, really close. 133 became 124. I was like, I'm just gonna walk around him and hope I don't get clipped. I have done it before, like in other runs, but that was a little bit freaky. Oh, that could have been a little bit faster too because of messing up 133, so I could save more time there. Oh shit. Almost dropped my controller, that would have been tragic. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You saved 40 seconds there, but some of up my other splits are like jank, so I need to fix them up. Alright. PB. As long as I don't screw up lighting the eyes into Dodongo's cabin. Everyone knows 124 is the clutch. I know there's like 133, you know, some people do 034. The advantage of doing 034, if anyone's wondering, is that you don't have to space your bomb drops. When you do 133, the first three you do, you have to kind of space them out a bit. I time it such that I drop a bomb in the hole, when it blows up I pull another one. But with 034, you don't have to time that drop. You don't have to time any of them, you can just kind of drop a bomb, don't even have to wait to explode, and then pull. 124 though is like scary. Is this how you get light medallion? That's scuffed AF. Yeah, mutant, because we delete it by doing RBA, so this is like our way of getting it back. We have to watch the Master Sword cutscene again. But thankfully, we don't have to watch the entire thing like with Sheik as well. We only watch this first half. So this run, you actually watch a fair bit of cutscenes. You watch full Master Sword cutscene with Sheik, you watch Lax, and then you watch like half Master Sword cutscene. This is all medallions. I think it's a really interesting run. Now that we don't have to do hookshot jump, it's made it even safer. And as Tash predicted, it is actually a bit faster too. So safer and faster, I'll take. I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. When I first started running OOT, I was in Tash's stream, and he had a split called Lax, and I was like, oh, what does Lax stand for? And he's like, oh, long ass cutscene. But he said it so nonchalantly that I thought he was being serious. I was like, oh, cool, long ass cutscene, you know, LACS, that makes sense. It was like, it wasn't until like ages later that I learned it stood for Light Arrows cutscene. I'm like, dude, he fucking tricked me. He absolutely debated me. I mean, he's not wrong. It is a pretty long-ass cutscene. Still, I felt gypped. Afraid. Felt. I don't know what I felt. Kappa. Let's see. Yep. Don't equip over bombs. I have done that before and killed the run. That was gonna PB actually. How the fuck? How'd you lose a light medallion? Here, have it back, I guess. It's like a shop, Aggie. But yeah, just take it back, hey. Oh, I also screwed up the Bolero split like a ton because I just had such little health and I wasn't paying attention, so plenty of time saving this run. I would not be surprised, Aggie. I'm so paranoid about that text box, I always wait for it to like simmer out. I think if I press B once, it's safe. Still. I've killed the run to doing that, so ever since then I'm just like, yeah, no, I ain't taking that risk. I need to quit Megaton Hammer and choose. Do that now so I don't forget. Choose Megaton Hammer. Yeah, GSR is absolutely disgusting for that trip. Like, gameplay to cutscene ratio is lower than GSR than it is in glitchless. And it's like, nani? How can you watch more cutscenes per minute of gameplay in GSR? Yeah, watch more in GSR than glitchless. Yeah, it's faster to do all dungeons now, which I love. I used to always joke about that. I used to always joke like, wouldn't it be funny if like all dungeons was like faster than I remember saying, wouldn't it be funny if all dungeons was one day faster than GSR? And lo and behold, a reality has been born. By a fair margin too, yeah. You get your money's worth with all dungeons. Like, you really get your money's worth with all dungeons. Because, like, you don't even watch CL cutscene. The only cutscene you watch, I believe, is Master Sword cutscene. That's it. It really is. That's a very good way of looking at it. If I didn't screw up the Bolero section, this might have been a 53. That's okay. Oh, that's right, Silver Gauntlets. You can use that to transport to Spirit Temple. That is so clever. No Spirit Hover anymore. No fucking DC roll-off anymore. It is, actually. All dungeons, I'll admit, is like a pretty full-on category. Like, it's all systems go. That's safe. Let's go, let's go. We did it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. We made so many mistakes here as well, like, I accidentally voided in the Bolero section because I looked at the pot again when I RBA'd fire arrows and I voided. That's like an easy 20 seconds there. The Bolero split itself was pretty garbage, so more time there. My escape split was still pretty trash, so you know, what can you do, right? But we got so much to improve on this, I believe. So much to improve. Hopefully next stream we can go for a 53. And then I might talk to Tash about whether or not it's faster to SRM long shot, which might even save more time. I'm keen to see how far we can push this. Like, it definitely won't be faster than child SRM, I believe, but if I can get close to it, that'd be pretty dope. Hell yeah. That was sick, that was sick. I'm pretty happy with that. I guess new VC WR Kappa, but they're not like verifying runs yet, so it's really hard to tell. Alrighty fellas, I've been up since like 5:30 today, so I'm like really tired. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out. Hope